bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my are no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG.
Wait. Hey D, hey Bing, head of our, hey Ma, hey NG, hey One, Donna Dosh, great Bing, once you could beat it, you can go.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss. Now here's Brooks. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside, Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance. And coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing. But leave no doubt, the three-pointer is here to stay.
Here's Horford for Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy, great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Now, here's Walker. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Middleton can't get it to go. George with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. George looking around. In the corner, Holmes with it. 5 to shoot. Here's George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Now here's Middleton. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Harris outside. Inside. Stolen by Brooks. Middleton on the wing. Paul George with the steal. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Walker. Here he goes. Over in the corner, Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Pass to Harris to the right side. Picked by Horford. Outside, George. Stolen by Middleton. Outside, Robinson. Walker with it. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Right side, Robinson. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Back to George. Pass to Horford. Outside, Simmons. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Walker. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Another three. For Philadelphia.
Boy, when you got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
All right, fans, on your feet, make some noise. Who wants to start?
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's George. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Pass to Horford. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in.
Few bigs are better in the two-man game than Al Horford. He can pop out for the shot, or he can roll to the rim, too, just like you saw there.
Now, here's Walker. Kicks it down to Middleton. Picked by Randall. Middleton with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Just 4 to shoot. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 5 now.
And with the shot clock nearing 0, Randall calmly sinks one.
Left side, George. Outside, Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. He gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap.
Middleton outside. Wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. To Holmes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, you're going to have success when you start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And here's Brooks from outside. Wizards trail by 3. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Holmes. Here's George. Over Middleton. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks, David.
Wizards timeout call. All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers Dancy. Wizards substitution.
Wizards trail by 3. Steps back. Pass to Mikhailuk. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. They get it back. Looney down low. And at last, they get one to fall.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Outside Crowder. Back to Burke. Pass to Rozier. Kicks it out to Gay. The 76ers again can't hit it. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Call a 3-second violation. Sixers ball.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Philadelphia. On the wing, Rozier. Gay outside. Now, here's Rozier. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Washington trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the first. Fires from deep. And Rozier pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Burke with it. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Burke. They lead by 1. High post Cousins. Trying to get something going. And Looney with the block. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. 4 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Washington ball.
1:21 left here in the opening quarter. Out left to the wing. Mikhailuk. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 2. Pass to Strus. Now Burke. Now here's Rozier. That's up a 3. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Rozier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Strus. And Burke has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shot's good by Dedmon.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Looney. Here's Mikhailuk. Rozier defending. Here's Mikhailuk. Out to Payton. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Assisted by
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
That's to Dedmon. Crowder from outside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards out front.
All right, coming up to the court right now.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Back to Tate. Outside for Simmons. In the corner, George with it. Tate with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks, and it's George missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
At the elbow, Randall. Randall is doubled. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Now Walker. Pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Brooks misses. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Paul George.
And then George with the jam.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Walker taking his time here. Pass to Dedmon. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
Here's Strus. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Brooks has got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. George missing again.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Gay outside. The shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Simmons inside. Left side, Horford. Over Randall. In the corner, Horford with it. And here is Simmons. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
Teams will make substitutions. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Out to the wing. There's the three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backcourt and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Pass to Vincent. And here is Rozier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the way, Harris. Simmons with it. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
Personal foul.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
And some career-low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept a support role at this stage in his career.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Rozier. Here's Vincent. Now, here's Rozier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. No good there off the double clutch. The Wizards with the lead. Simmons with it. Here's Mikhailuk. Off target from outside. To the inside. Cousins. Tries again. He lays it in. Cousins has got 9.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Substitution.
Washington with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Payton. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Payton still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Burke. And here's the break. Here's Strus. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And here's George. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
George doing a great job using his length to get those rebounds corralled.
Here's Strus. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Burke. He can't hit that time. And it's Washington the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. It's George on the wing. There's a good screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Luke can't get it to go. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Burke has it in the corner. The kick out to Crowder. To the paint. Stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Assisting.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Right wing. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
Middleton inside the 3-point line. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's McKinley. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. And it's Drews with the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 3. Now here's Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Wizards substitution.
From deep, Walker. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 3. Live. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wizards leading by 3. George with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Harris. Back to George. Outside for Simmons. Clock at 4. Shoots over Walker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Middleton outside. From 15 feet away. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 76ers making a switch here. And here are the Wizards now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Brooks. Outside, Walker. Now Randall. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside for George. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Holmes. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Holmes got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards. Now the 76ers with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now Robinson, guarded by Holmes. Back to Walker. Stolen by George. Harris outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 6-point Wizards lead.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. He won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Outside, Walker. Randall outside. Shoots over Holmes. The shot will not fall. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Outside, Simmons. Holmes has a screen. Now Simmons. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
Kemba Walker.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Timeout is charged to Washington. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Your Sixers nasty.
So both teams making some changes here.
Wizards substitution.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Simmons. 5 to shoot. Here's Tate. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Wizards lead by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brooks outside. Pass to Vincent. Rozier with the ball. And the 3-ball is good. Rozier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving range for him.
Here's Simmons, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Assist from
6 points for Ben Simmons.
Morris Sr.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Rozier. Outside, Crowder. Back to Rozier. Lets the 3 fly. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here is Simmons. He has 6. 3-pointer. And Marcus Morris, good for 3.
Morris Sr.
And now it's an 8-point Wizards lead.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
On the wing, Rozier. 6 to shoot. Out to Brooks. From deep. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Tate. Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Mikhailuk. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now Rozier. Brooks outside. Pass to Vincent. His first shot coming late. And he nails the jumper. Vincent's got his first basket of the night. Here's Mikhailuk. And they double up Simmons. Here's Tate. And the three off target. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Vincent. Back to Brooks. Pass to Rozier. Brooks with it. Cranes the three-pointer. Brooks has got 5 minutes.
Well, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Here's Mikhailuk. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Looney. The Wizards with another miss.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Vincent. And here is Dedmon. It's sent back down by Simmons. Simmons on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Simmons.
He's got 8.
2 minutes remaining.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Wizards.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Hey, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
There's Rozier, and he goes in for the jump.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
Stolen by Brooks. Here's Vincent. Rozier looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Vincent. Shoots over Tate. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Wizards. 3-point lead. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Pass to Rozier. Now here's Dedmon. Back to Rozier. Down low. Here's Vincent. Back to Dedmon. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Mikhailuk. In the corner, Tate with it. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
The end of the third.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Wizards out front. They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Come on, fans.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Walker to the wing right side. Cousins with it. And they double up Cousins. Yes, that goes in.
I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
Pass to Holmes. Left side, Harris. To Holmes. Pocket 6. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Back to Walker. Over in the corner, Cousins. Shoots over Holmes. And that one hits back iron. The Wizards with the lead. George with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Payton looking it over. In the corner, George with it. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And stolen by Cousins.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Pass to Burke. With the drive. Here's Randall. Back to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Burke. Latrey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Picked by Horford. Here's George. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's his first.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Robinson. And he gets it back.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Didn't think that was going to go in. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Takes it from 10. And the rejection by Holmes. Payton attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The assist.
And the Wizards lead by 1.
Hey, when it comes to taking the ball to the basket, Payton is lethal. And his speed combined with his length make him incredibly difficult to stop.
There's a screen by Robinson. Middleton looking it over. A baseline jam. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Pass to Holmes. Left side, George. He can't get that one to fall. Now Walker. Right side Robinson. Middleton outside. And no good that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Outside, George. Washington calls timeout.
All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers and Kings.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
On the wing, Rozier. Shoots from 12. It's stolen by Harris. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Gay standing before. He takes it in. Good. Gay's got his first 2 points of the night.
Gay's athleticism makes him devastating on the drive.
And here is Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. And the Wizards lead by 4.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
Washington ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Timeout for the Sixers. And your Sixers Dinasty.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Wizards leading by 4. Here's Simmons. Outside, George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the inside. Now here's Simmons. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And here's Harris from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for Washington. Here's Vincent. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the
Washington on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Cousins. Paul George with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. Going inside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Here's Brooks. Will it go? And the layup good by Cousins.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
Harris outside. Pass to Holmes. Wizards passing it around. Back to Harris. Shoots the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Wizards.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
Listen, anytime you drop that first game of a series matchup against a particular team, you really want to come back stronger. And they did. Of course, this is their last of 2 games between these two teams during the regular season, so a nice one to even it up at 1 apiece against the Sixers.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Ben Simmons.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Nobody near game. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Up top, Holmes. And here's Harris from the arc. Drops in the tray.
3.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.